Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about Franck Kessié and how his potential move to Barcelona could affect many of these players that we do have within this squad, and why a move of Franck Kessié moving to Barcelona does make sense. And then later in the video, we're also going to be discussing the future of Dembele, as there has been many reports that has been coming out in the past couple of hours, and that is because of Dembele's performance against Athletic Club and his impactfulness on the field. But before we go into those topics, I do want to talk about the OneFootball app. The OneFootball app, it is the best football app if you do want to find out what is going on with your favorite player or your favorite team, or if you want to read any tactical articles about any specific team or a player. All of that is going to be compact within the OneFootball app. Again, it is a great app. It's extremely reliable. It does inform you immediately and live on any news that you do want to follow, and the only thing that you do have to do is basically use your camera that's on your phone, scan the QR code that you do see on the screen here. It'll take you straight to the App Store, and then you'll be set and done from there. Or you can use the link that's in the description box down below, or in the pinned comment in the comment section down below. It's a very smooth process, and I also do want to thank the OneFootball app for supporting a content creator. But now let's get back into the video. So let's talk about the latest on Franck Kessié, because I know that we have been speaking about this player all season, and now we do have some breaking news coming from Ferran Correas, who has stated Barcelona have practically tied down Franck Kessié after having several meetings with his agent and the footballer, who does want to go to Barcelona after receiving many bids from other English clubs. It has also been said that the agent of Franck Kessié has been asking for around 5 million euros per season. Barcelona have said that they could reach that amount, and they do want to incorporate this player into this club. So here is the biggest question: why would Barcelona want to sign someone like Franck Kessié when we have a midfield of Gavi, Nico, Pedri Frenkie, and Busquets? Well, it also says here, coming from sources within Barcelona, they have stated he is a type of midfielder that we don't have at the moment, and that could go very well for us. This is what the people in the Camp Nou have been saying, and they have also said Kessie can contribute 10 goals per season, which is a characteristic that does stand out and Xavi does highly value. So look, let's talk about this, right? Because we know that Franck Kessié does play as a central defensive midfielder, also sometimes as a attacking midfielder, basically mostly as a central defensive midfielder, and he has been able to score a total of 6 goals and provide 1 assist in this season. So there are many players out here within Barcelona that have scored almost the amount of 6 goals so far in this season, like maybe Pedri or maybe Gavi, but in the end, no one comes close to what Kessie has been providing in the midfield when it comes to the goals. And adding Kessie into this Barcelona midfield is only going to bring a more positive approach on having a goal-scoring team. And what really does stand out from this player, it is his physicality and his intensity, because he is someone that is very quick to recover the ball, someone who does enjoy to be in 1v1 situations, someone who likes to dispossess the ball from the opposition. And Xavi does value this. The fact that he's able to bring 2-in-1 within the midfield, that is a great thing to see. That is what would make this player so unique in Barcelona. Now, does this have any effect towards the young players? Because again, we have someone like Gavi and Pedri and Frenkie, who are all players who do want to prosper in Barcelona. Now look, in the next season, we are going to be having many games. Assuming that Barcelona make it to the Champions League, we are all in the competitions that we're supposed to be in, and we're also going to be having a World Cup that will be held in the middle of the season. So there is going to be so many games that these players do have to play, and I think that because of the high amount of volume of games, the depth is going to be needed, and especially when you know that Xavi is a coach that does demand a lot from his players. And let's talk about Busquets and Nico, right? Because Busquets has shown to be someone that does not really last after 65 minutes. He does have to be substituted out. When it comes to Nico, he either enters the match or he has to exit the match because his body is physically just not ready to play for 90 minutes. And so having Gavi, Pedri, and then Frenkie playing as interiors, eventually these players are going to be needing rest, and that's where Kessie can also come in. So in the end, I do think that Kessie is going to be needed because of the amount of games that we are going to be playing next season, and also because there are certain players in here that are just not fully equipped to play a full 90 minutes, and Kessie is there to be that replacement. And I also do expect to see some exits within the midfield because of his arrival, like for example Riqui Puig, he could go out on loan or maybe a full exit. And then also for Sergio Roberto, who is someone that may not even renew with Barcelona and finally go to other clubs like Man City, who knows, maybe Bayern or Liverpool or Arsenal, Tottenham, wherever it may be. So there will be some exits, and in the end, I'm going to have to say this: it is a very solid signing, and even if it does not work well, because we are going to be getting Franck Kessié for free, right? For free. If it doesn't work well, we can just always sell him in the next following summer, which will be in the summer of 2023. So it is in the end a win-win situation. But now let's move on towards Dembele, because this is where things get very interesting, right? Because ever since that match against Athletic Club, you look at what Dembele did on that game, it has been spectacular, right? There's only been positive vibes surrounding Dembele's name. And let me ask you guys this: honest, when was the last time we have seen someone like a player in Barcelona that was able to score 2 goals or 1 assist within 20 minutes, or score 1 goal and provide 2 assists within a span of 20 minutes? Like really think about that. When was the last time we have seen someone do that? The only player I can think of is Lionel Messi. He has done that. He has been in situations where he has scored 2 goals or scored 3 goals in a span of 20 minutes, or provided 3 assists and 1 goal in a span of 20 minutes. Dembele has been having the exact same effect. Now, I'm not comparing Dembele to Messi and saying that Dembele is going to be one of the best players that has ever played the game. What I'm basically saying here is that Dembele does have a serious impact in his game, and it only benefits Barcelona. Like, I have made videos before, and these are like old videos. I'm talking about like 4 to 5 months ago. I have always said that when we have a fit and focused Dembele, he is world class. He will benefit Barcelona by a lot. And Xavi has said this so well. I remember about 3 or 4 months ago, I believe it was around Christmas time, but Xavi was basically saying when Dembele does come back, he's going to be very excited. He's going to be very excited because he's going to teach Dembele how to be a proper winger. And look at where Dembele is now. He is acting like a proper winger, someone who produces so many chances, someone who knows how to score, bring assists, be very effective. All of this is because of Xavi Hernandez. He understands Dembele very well. And so now let's move on towards the latest news coming from 2 different reporters, one from Helena Condis and one from Alfredo Martinez. Starting with Helena Condis, she has stated, and I quote, "This is the message from Dembele's entourage. There is still no pre-contract signed with any club. The player wants to give back Xavi the love he's been showing him lately, like his performance from yesterday." And then we do have Alfredo Martinez stating, and I quote, "Dembele's environment assures that he is building bridges with the club and that he has not signed anything with any other club. Dembele is happy with Xavi Hernandez." And so look, Xavi knows, right? He knows exactly what he's doing. He knows that as he continues to compliment certain players and brings more confidence to these players, he's going to get the best from that player. That is why we have seen Dembele be so great on the field. Even Xavi has said that if Dembele continues to do this and he gets even better, he can eventually be the best in the world in his position, which is true. Like, I honestly believe that we have only seen 75% of what Dembele could do. Can you imagine what he could be like when he does reach 95 or 99%? And so I do hope, right, and I pray that the agent is looking at this and he says, okay, my player can grow here. There is something that's actually being built. He can become great. Because look, once the agent does see this, then you can demand the money that you are asking for. If Dembele continues to bring 2 goals and 1 assist in 20 minutes, or he brings a hat-trick, or he brings 2 assists and 2 goals within a span of like 45 minutes, of course, in the end, many of us are going to be willing, and the club is going to be willing to bring the wages and the fees that you do desire. And Joan Laporta has said this earlier today, and I quote, "Dembele knows our proposal and we have always wanted him to stay. We hope that at the end of the season, he will reconsider." And so hopefully, right, and I'm going to say this again, I pray, right, I pray that this player renews with Barcelona in the summer of 2022. Yes, there is no agreement that Dembele has had with any of these clubs. I do believe that Dembele himself, right, personally, he does want to stay in this club and stay here for like another 4 to 5 years. I hope next season, once we do start, we have a front 3 of Ansu on the left, Haaland as the striker, and Dembele on the right wing. Having a front 3 like this is going to bring so much success. And I do believe that this is the exact image Joan Laporta and Xavi Hernandez are going to be looking for. But that is going to be wrapping up today's Barcelona Daily News. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.